So many of the people I've worked with this week have been in this suspended kind of, it's normal moment, and it's uncomfortable that it's normal. I had a conversation with this family member this week, and I got off the call like, whoa, that was normal. What's going on here? Kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. And if you are one of those people, congratulations. Welcome to the beginning of your new life, right? So if you're in a phase right now going, okay, this what would have been a very strained relationship with my mother, my daughter, my partner is calm and maybe even potentially boring, and there's no crisis, but I don't feel super disconnected, and what's going on here, you can feel okay in there, and that can be a little bit of a tricky territory when you're used to being uncomfortable and having to create crisis or be in crisis to be in connection with somebody. So when you have a connection with somebody that there's no crisis, and that's your normal way of being, you have shattered a paradigm, and the new level of vulnerability that comes into the space between you and that person, that's a whole new reality that you have to confront almost. It's confrontational because you have to contend with this, like, wow, this person, I'm meeting them today, and they're meeting me where I am today. We are here today, right? So we have to give these people the opportunity to really change. These people that we go, okay, like, I'm aware that my self-work had some sort of shift in the matrix, that things are capable of working out in my favor, and oh my God, I shifted that pattern in myself, and I'm seeing it reflected to me because my situation with my family is different. And when you are in that way, when you know that you are changing matter and the relationship is changing because you have done the inner work to see and shift and center and stay in your position and love through it anyway, or walk away in love through it anyway, whatever that looks like for you, it's a whole new world to be in relationship with those same old people and be a new level of vulnerable with them. But the fun thing is, this is like, again, where normal people start, right? So we're getting closer to normal, and you can recognize that you are the creator of your exterior world by the work that you do in the interior. So it's hard to kind of receive that which we wanted to change all those years and go, wait, I remember you being nice like a couple times, or like, when are you gonna hit me? When am I gonna take the hit? What's this gonna look like? It's a different world to be in a space with somebody where you're not wondering if you're gonna take the hit because you've allowed their identity to be something new. And that's where a lot of us get locked into, yeah, but she hurt me, yeah, but she beat me, yeah, but this terrible thing happened, he did this to me, which is all true, right? That's all true. But if you're in the situation anyway and you genuinely want change, the inner work that you do to allow them to be who they are today and not the monster that they were then, that takes a lot of strength internally to be witness to the dichotomous worlds in a person and to hold space for that person to become anew, which is exactly what we wanted somebody to do for us, right? Just teach us and stay with us despite our mistakes, whatever that looked like, right? And I'm not saying put yourself in masochistic situations, but what I am saying is that when you have up-leveled to a place where you're being reflected new relationships and you're going, oh my God, why? Like, I just had Christmas with my family and I looked at Chris and I was like, what the fuck is happening? I had no shame. I had no guilt. I didn't wake up feeling emotionally hungover. I didn't start a fight for no reason. I had a holiday that felt like what I imagine normal people feel like on holidays, right? Normal, healthy families. That is a new confrontational reality because I am getting what the little girl in me always wanted, right? And I could look at it and go, I didn't get that when I was little, so this isn't really happening now. But yes, it is. It's happening for me right now, and the little girl in me is going, yay, right? And it's not because I stuck it out and I was a doormat and blah, 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 but it's because I know all of the patterns that are in me and what's mine and what's not mine. And I know that when I was in my most dire ways, I wanted somebody to just come in and change me, and I didn't want to have to change myself. But the truth is, I know that people can change. And, you know, a lot of people come to me for marriage and family therapy, and I've watched people transform their relationships from the inside out, never even communicating about the relationship with their partner, right? Like, I have been witness to self-work transmuting toxic relationships. And I'm not saying that this is happening with a narcissist, and I'm not saying that you should, bend over backwards for somebody. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is that if you feel kind of insane in relationships most of the time and disconnected, when you get to a relationship that is normal, it's going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And I just want you to recognize that that uncomfortable space is actually a mark of your own self-realization, okay? So it's a huge place to be. Relax into it. Oh my God, I just had a conversation with my family, and I didn't feel the burden and weight of that afterwards like I normally would have. So if you're there, congratulations. Let it be a new normal. Let it be a new earth. Let a new personality erupt, not only from yourself, but from the person in front of you that you've your whole life wanted to see be different, or your whole relationship wanted to change. When they do, we can feel resentful. Like, why did it take this long? Or why, God, time is an illusion. If you're getting it now, you're getting it then, right? So it's okay to be in a comfortable new relationship, not only with, people, but with Creator, right? The relationship that we have with the closest people in our life is usually a reflection of how we feel about Creator. So if you are in a relationship with Creator that you're feeling like, you have to get punished in order to receive, right? That's a big one. That's your relationships. When you're not getting punished, you don't know your role, right? And we can have this reflected in our relationships, horizontally and also vertically with our Creator. So ideally we're unhooking from both of those paradigms so that we can go, okay, I am allowed to experience what it's like to be real and belong, right? I'm allowing myself the opportunity for them to be real and belong to me. Then their real might be shitty. They might be real shitty, right? But if I'm getting really honest about myself, if that's my parent or that's my partner, they're a part of me, right? So let's get real about, okay, they're shitty. I don't even have to and in some aspects, right? Somebody today was like, okay, so I don't have to condemn the shitty parts. And I'm like, yeah, but you also don't even need to like the great parts, right? Either way, there's this pedestal or this condemnation, right? So when you really appreciate somebody's full self, you just recognize them. There's no judgment of, I like that about you, right? For sure, there's that in the human experience, but when you really fully are real with somebody and get them at a core essential level, there's nothing to like or resent, because you just see the whole of them, which just is what it is, right? It just is what it is. So if we can allow people to be what they are, where they are, when they are, instead of our old blueprint rewiring itself back to that space that we were with them previously every time that we're with them, right? It takes work to sustain a new blueprint in the presence of an old pattern. That takes work, but the work is worthy. And if you're in that place where you're uncomfortable because you're going, there's nothing going on here, we're pretty good. Now you can start to create, right? Now you were just born, and that's cool. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. It's good to see you. Bye.